Weekly videos, by the way, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to another. It's been a little bit of a break, but we're here. We're back. We're trying to make some more content. BFA is coming out soon, and I'm going to arm you with the info you need to be the top feral druid. Okay, we're going to be looking at the top 5 feral tips for pre-patch and going into BFA so you can prepare the best as possible. I'm not going to hit any fluff in this video, guys. I am just going to say, please follow me on Twitch. Check it out. It's getting big. It's getting big now. We're getting quite a few views in, getting a few subscribers and all that kind of stuff. So it's a fun place to be. We do a lot of feral discussion pretty much every stream. So definitely want to check that out. But let's get into the video, and I hope you guys enjoy this one. Thank you. All right, well, guys, my first top feral tip is actually to level as Guardian. Level as Guardian. Okay, I've tried it on the beta. From 110 to 120, Guardian is the best way to level because you can pull so many more mobs. You have such better sustain and survivability. Your damage is pretty much on par with Feral when you pull that many mobs, and that's it. I would also say maybe level with a friend. I found that leveling with one other person, maximum 2 other people, is really, really effective, really, really efficient. So one of you go tank, the other one goes some AoE, and you just pull and kill everything. Why is leveling important? Well, because the quicker you get to level 120, first of all, you can assert your dominance as a master leveler and also an EP-ner, but also, and a real tryhard, but also, if you can fit in that first week a whole set of mythics you can complete, because you'll get locked out to the loot after you complete each mythic. So if you can do every single mythic within the first week before reset, that's an extra set of gear ready for raiding if you're serious about it. If you're not so serious about it, okay, no biggie. But it is just probably going to be the most effective way. If you are 100% like, no, I'm leveling as feral, I'm a feral player, true and true, like through and through, then that's cool too. In which case, probably stack, probably wear Sephuz and kill Jaden's. Kill Jaden's hits for a lot of damage in a big AoE, so very, very good, very, very effective. Maybe a prydaz as well, that might be helpful. Okay, now this one is actually a real tip, okay? This one is when you get to 120, or even whilst you're leveling up and you're stacking your gear up, get as much haste and mastery as you can, because we are going to be a bleed-based class again. So your bleeds are going to be your #1 damage. You might find right now in pre-patch that actually your melee attacks do a lot of damage as well. That's just because it's just how it scales. So don't worry about that. Just try and get your as much haste and mastery. Really going to improve our bleed damage and all that kind of stuff, because our bleeds are scaling from that. Actually, also on top of that as well, I would mention when you're in a Mythic Plus, it's probably going to be pretty weird. We're probably going to have 2 sets of gear. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to see. I'm still in that process of working it out. But I would say I've tried a bleed-based build where you want to be able to be tab targeting, so you want to be raking and ripping, so you want a lot of haste. Sephuz has been very effective in that so far. You want a lot of mastery to make sure you get a lot of bleed damage. I would also say potentially try a Predator, a Incarnation, Brutal Slash, and a Moment of Clarity build in Mythic Plus. Try it out. Maybe if you want to play Feral, because, we don't want to play Balance, we don't want to play another class, we want to make Feral competitive, we want to make Feral viable. So try out Mythic Plus with a second gear set. Try it with versatility and crit. See if it might work. That's what I recommend. I'm going to try it myself. Right now, I've not found anything that feels comfortable in Mythic Plus, especially with all the legendaries. That kind of morphs it a bit. It doesn't give you true reflection of how things should be. So let's just wait and see. Now this one's a biggie. Learn your pandemic timings. Learn your snapshots. Okay. So know that if you're going to use Blood Talents, if you've got Tiger's Fury up as well, it's going to snapshot from it. That kind of thing. Your pandemic windows, obviously, you're going to have refresh Rake with it having under 3 seconds left. For Rip, it's under 7 seconds. Okay, as long as you refresh them within that time. I think Moonfire is also 3 seconds if you take Lunar Inspiration. Make sure you're refreshing those abilities within that window, and it will make sure that your full length bleed has that additional tick from that pandemic window. So that's a key kind of way of playing the class. It's very important. Your snapshotting hugely important because you want to make sure that your bleeds are scaling off as much pre-damage as possible. This is a weird one. This isn't really a mechanical thing, it's more of a mental thing, okay? Be patient. Patience with Feral is very important. I mean, you're already used to pooling your resource, right? But it's Feral is a very good spec. It's very interesting, it's mechanically very challenging, and our damage will be there. Right now, you can look at the table, and you'll see that our damage isn't really very high at all. We're middle ground, middle of the pack in terms of damage. Don't worry, things will change. There will be balances. We still have to get to 120. We still have to gear up. Relax, even if it doesn't come till 8.1, 8.2, 9.0, and beyond. Just be patient, okay? That's the best thing you can do. Because look at what happened to us in Legion. It happens every single expansion. It's the reason I started playing Feral Druid, is that we have consistency with our damage. It will be there. Just give it time. Hold on a second. This is a 6th tip. You can't even count Cyberslat. What are you thinking? Well, this is a bonus tip. It doesn't really fit in anywhere. It wouldn't fit in any other video. I just wanted to let you guys know. I just wanted to let you guys know, okay, that you can change your artifact appearance for your druid in the appearance tab. Okay, if you go to a vendor, there's one in the Dream Grove, and you can buy a weapon. You can test this out in pre-patch. You can buy a weapon like a 2-hand staff, and you can equip it, and then you can make it look like your daggers, and you can pick any of the feral artifact appearances that you have unlocked. Now, for me personally, I've got a Horde Druid, and I'm going to be switching to Alliance. So on my Horde Druid, I've got the Mage Tower appearance, and I've got the purple one that you unlock from doing 10 raid Battlegrounds. But I have not unlocked that skin on my Alliance Druid. However, because I've unlocked it on my Horde Druid, I can use that purple appearance on my Feral Druid only when I don't use my weapons, my Ashermane's weapons, right? I've got to wait until I've got a new weapon when I'm leveling. Then I'll be able to use the purple skin. So that's really cool. That's a little thing that people may not have known. It is in there. I might be able to show a clip of it, but that's definitely something to take account of. That's it, dudes. That's the lot. That's all you get in this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's good to be back. I'm going to be doing some more of this content as pre-patch, we go through pre-patch, we get into BFA as my schedule opens up a little bit. But guys, please come join me on Twitch. I'm always there. I'm there 4 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. The stream is growing massively now. We've only been going 2 months. We've already hit 40 subscribers. We've hit 300 followers. We get a lot of average viewers and all that kind of stuff. So it's really happening. I love to see people, hanging out, wanting to learn about more Druid stuff. It's good to see. So please come join the channel. I'd love to see you there.